Hello, you roofers. It's Becca Switzer with Roof Sales Mastery and author of Diamonds in the Sky, and actually Trent Switzer in the vehicle.
That's me, man.
For those of you who don't think that he exists, he does exist. He's a real person. He's not an apparition. We are on our way to go do an adventure at Whole Foods because we're adults, and then also go get some food. But in the meantime, I wanted to take just a few minutes to discuss a relevant topic because of the time of year. As you know, it is middle of August, roughly, and people tend to think that this is like late in the season now, and that the storm is old because it happened 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months ago or whatever. And I've been getting a lot of emails lately that are like, Becca, the storm is just old and I feel like everything's picked over, and do you have any advice for working in an old, worked over storm, environment? Everybody seems to have had an inspection, everybody seems to have a new roof, yada yada yada, is blazing hot. So this message is going to be specific to end of the summer times and how to work and be effective during this time. So first thing that I want to say, I know that it appears that everybody and their grandma has gotten their roofs done, and for sure there have been a lot of people that definitely have. I would say a good portion, right? But you are delusional if you think that everybody has gotten their roof done and that everybody that is going to do the roof has already done it and taken care of it. That's just not the case. And here's exactly what happens. And in social science, they call it, there's 3 different groups of people when it comes to adopting something, whether it's a trend or a new technology or whatever. So there's the early adopters, the late adopters, and then kind of the middle group is called the bandwagoners. And so here's what happens. A storm happens, okay, and there's tons of activity and buzz and energy around it, and it seems like everybody's getting the roof done, when really there's a small group of people, let's say maybe not even a third, but of people who are just early adopters, okay? And they're the people who are just like, free roof, sure, sounds good. They don't have any hesitancies, they're not apprehensive, they just get it done. Those are the early people. These would be the first people like got the internet when it came out, okay? Then there's this larger group of people in the middle who are kind of bandwagoners, and those are the people who, they don't like jump the gun right away. They don't jump on having somebody come check out the roof, calling their insurance company, getting a roof put on. They kind of wait to see like what's going on, and then once they see that, okay, there's several people in my neighborhood that are getting roofs, and now one of my friends has a guy that did their roof and he was trustworthy, now they're jumping on the bandwagon, they're joining in the fun. Then you have this third group, the late adopters, and those people are usually the ones that are just like really apprehensive, very skeptical. They shut their door, pull their blinds, and turn the deadbolt when the roofers are coming around because they don't believe that it's a legitimate thing. They think that everybody's getting scammed. They want to see for sure when the dust settles what's going on, and then and only then will they maybe make a decision about joining in and jumping on this roofing thing. So guys, the early adopters are the people that get the easy ones, the low-hanging fruit. Those people are eaten up within the first 2 months, you'd say. And then the bandwagoners are people that after month 3, 4, 5, like that's kind of them. Then you have these late adopters who unfortunately usually just don't ever even get touched because most roofers believe that now that it's been a couple months, everybody that's going to get something done has gotten something done and everything's over with. It's not the case. Okay, there's this huge third group of people who have just waited out the storm. They wanted to wait for the dust to settle. And if you are smart, you will go back into the areas that look like they're completely worked over, and you will kind of go out and comb through those areas because there are going to be people that have not gotten anything done because they just wanted to wait. And if you are the only contractor in that neighborhood that decided to go back after everything's been worked already, you're going to get those jobs. Now, I do want to say I'm not delusional. I do agree that you're probably going to have to work a little bit harder to get those jobs. You might have to knock more doors because yes, in fact, there are 50% of the houses or so that have been done, even let's say 60 or 70%. But if you can go into a neighborhood that has 500 houses and even just 25 of those people just never got anything done, and you went and got half of those people, that's 12 people just in that neighborhood. That's 120 grand right there. Okay, and they're just sitting there waiting for somebody to come and make them believe that there's something going on. Okay, so that's the first thing. Yes, you'll have to work a little bit harder. Yes, you'll have to knock a little bit more doors, but if you go out there, you will be one of the only people out there. Okay? Have a good attitude. Just focus on your activities, not your results, and you will continue pulling out jobs. Now moving on to August topic number 2. This one actually has to do, and I find this quite funny, but I've been getting emails from people, especially down in Texas, that are like, Becca, it's so hot. It's like 102 degrees today. I really just can't find the motivation to go out there. What do you recommend I do? I recommend you stop being a pussy and you go outside. Just go outside. You can't do anything about the temperature, you guys. I know that it's shitty. Yeah, it sucks. But you can either sit inside and be like, but it's too hot. Meanwhile, somebody else is going to be outside sweating their dick off but getting your jobs. Or you can just go out and be like, this kind of sucks, but I know it's only this time of year, and guys, get one job a day. Go out and get one inspection a day. At the end of the week, that's 7 inspections. And yeah, it's hot as balls, but that's the breaks, kid. It's hot. What do you want? What do you want us to do? Mother Earth has decided to just spew lava on Texas, and if you're down there, that's what you have to deal with. Trent, agreed?
I agreed.
That's it. So, others.
Get a cooling cloth.
Get a cooling cloth. Yeah, Trent's a huge proponent of these. I don't know what the brand is, but there's these blue cloths, and you can just dip them in ice water and then wear them on your back, and they're just lovely.
Arctic Cool, baby.
Arctic Cool, that's what they are. Arctic Cool, if you'd like to send me some free stuff for promoting you, you can. My mailing address is P.O. Box 2338. Anyways, okay, so I'm pretty sure that might have been the majority of it for late season selling, but yeah, guys, it's no different. You just have to continue working. So if your version of there's no more roofs left is it's just taking me twice as long to get the results I was getting earlier in the year, suck it up. Like, that's just, it's like having to walk up a hill now. When you were just walking straight, you could walk and it was much easier and you're covering a lot of distance. Well, now you're going uphill, so it's a little bit harder, but if you just keep walking, you're still going to make progress. So God bless you all. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the month here and finish the season strong. It's not over. If you're fat and happy, congrats. But if you feel like you're still trying to get to your goal for the year, just keep working. That's it. So, as always, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Visit my website, www.roofsalesmastery.com. I used to invite you all to email me, but now there's like too many emails. So I encourage you to go to the website. If you do want to learn some supplement training, recruiting information, or sales training, so you can get better at your door knocking, better at your closing, so that when it is tougher later in the year right now, you have better approaches and techniques, you can get better results for it. Check out the Advanced Sales and Supplement Training Program. That's by far my best-selling program. Truly, you will make your money back within days, if not hours sometimes, if you send in the first supplement. But I recommend you check that out. And if you do have specific questions or something like that, feel free to email me, Becca, BECCA, at roofsalesmastery.com. And that's it. So don't text and drive, don't Pokemon and drive, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.